I am known as the man of a single club, FC Barcelona. I have dedicated my life to football, playing with passion, intelligence, and commitment. I have lived glorious moments, lifting trophies and making history. On the field, I guided my teammates with determination, and when I could no longer do it from the pitch, I did it from the bench as a coach. My name is Xavi Hernández, and this is my story. I was born in Terrassa, Barcelona, Spain, on January 25th, 1980. My father, Xavi Hernández, was a former footballer who used to play for Sabadell, while my mother, Maria Cruz, was a homemaker. I'm the second of 4 siblings, Oscar, Alex, and Ariadna. My adventure in football began at 4 years old when I joined UFB Jabak. However, it was at 6 years old when I joined the football school of Terrassa FC, where my father had a key role as the coordinator of youth football. I remember at that age FC Barcelona showed an interest in me, but due to my young age, my father decided to reject the offer. Finally, at 11 years old in 1991, the decisive moment came when I joined FC Barcelona. It was an exciting moment for me. I quickly integrated into La Masia, Barca's famous academy, where I had the opportunity to develop as a player. It was the beginning of an incredible journey that led me to become one of the most outstanding players of the club's youth categories. In those early years of my career, I had the privilege of debuting with Barcelona's first team on May 5, 1998, in an exciting Copa Catalunya match against LaLiga. My first goal came shortly after, on August 18th of the same year, in the Supercopa de España against Mallorca, a moment I will always remember fondly. My debut in La Liga occurred on October 3rd, 1998, in a 3-1 victory against Valencia. Although initially, I played intermittently for both the reserve and the first team, everything changed on the 21st of November 1998, when I scored the only goal in the 1-0 victory over Real Valladolid at a crucial time for Barcelona. My consistent performances earned me recognition as La Liga's Breakthrough Player of the Year in 1999, after a season in which I played in 26 matches. The following season, I took on an even more important role in the team, becoming Barcelona's main playmaker after Pep Guardiola's injury. In the 1999-2000 season, I played 51 matches and scored 4 goals, contributing to the team's success, which won the league for the second consecutive time and reached the Champions League semi-finals. For the 2000-01 season, I had already established myself as one of the best midfielders in the world. I played 58 matches and scored 7 goals, helping Barcelona to win the Copa del Rey and to reach the Champions League final, although unfortunately we lost to Liverpool. These early years were fundamental in my career. I established myself as a key player in Barcelona and was fortunate to win several important titles. My playing style was based on my talent, my vision, and my passing ability, which allowed me to be considered one of the best midfielders in the world. In the years 2001-2003, Barcelona was going through a period of transition marked by financial difficulties and unstable league performance. However, despite these challenges, I had the honor of consolidating myself as one of the best midfielders in the world. On the field, my role evolved towards a more defensive one, but not any less crucial. During those 2 seasons, I contributed with 20 assists and 7 goals, demonstrating my vision of the game, my precision in passing, and my ability to control the ball, aspects that were vital for Barcelona. One of the highlights in this period was March 16, 2002, when I scored my first goal in El Clasico against Real Madrid, in an exciting game that ended in a 2-2 draw. Despite the fact that Barcelona finished in 6th position in La Liga in the 2002-03 season and did not win any title, I received recognition as one of the few players on the team who were spared from criticism. These years were challenging both economically and on the playing field, but my commitment to the club and my determination to achieve excellence did not diminish. I continued working hard to improve and to help Barcelona in the coming years, leaving a lasting imprint on the club's history. In the 2004-05 season, I had the honor of being named vice-captain of Barcelona, a recognition that I greatly valued. It was an exceptional year for the team, as we managed to win La Liga and the Supercopa de España. Personally, I contributed with 50 matches in all competitions and provided 17 assists, playing a fundamental role in the team's success. My outstanding performance did not go unnoticed, and I was honored with the La Liga Spanish Player of the Year award in 2005, recognition that filled me with pride and gratitude. However, the following season, 2005-06, turned out to be a personal challenge due to an injury to my left knee that I suffered during training. This injury kept me out of action for 4 months, which was a difficult time both physically and mentally. Despite the adversities, I managed to return to the team in April and was present on the bench in Barcelona's victory in the 2006 Champions League final against Arsenal. In addition, I contributed again to the team's success by winning LaLiga and the Supercopa de España. Throughout this period, although I faced obstacles, I am proud to say that I established myself as one of the best midfielders in the world. My leadership, my vision of the game, and my ability to distribute the ball were fundamental aspects for Barcelona's continued success. The Euro 2008 was, without doubt, the highlight of my career. After years of success with Barcelona, I finally had the opportunity to win an important title with the Spanish national team. It was a truly special and meaningful moment for me. During the tournament, Spain dominated from start to finish, and I had the privilege of playing a fundamental role in midfield. My vision of the game, passing ability, and ball control were key elements for the team's success. In the exciting semi-final against Russia, I had the honor of scoring the first goal of the match, thus contributing to our 3-0 victory and qualification for the final. In the final against Germany, I had the pleasure of making the pass that allowed Fernando Torres to score the winning goal. It was a magical moment that led us to win our first European Championship. Being named player of the tournament was a great honor and a recognition of my performance throughout the championship. After the 2008 European Championship, I experienced what can be described as the golden era of my career. I received offers from prestigious clubs like Bayern Munich, but I chose to stay at Barcelona at the request of the new coach, Pep Guardiola. In the 2008-09 season, I was a fundamental piece in Barcelona's treble, winning La Liga, the Copa del Rey, and the Champions League. I was recognized as the best midfielder in the UEFA Champions League and also was the top assist provider in La Liga and the Champions League. The following season, in 2009-10, I continued my success by once again being the top assist provider in La Liga and contributing to Barcelona's league title with a record of 99 points. These achievements earned me recognition as the third best player in La Liga and the third finalist in the FIFA Ballon d'Or. Winning the World Soccer Magazine's Player of the Year award in 2010 was another highlight in my career. This period of success was due to my natural talent, my dedication to football, and the opportunity to play in a team like Barcelona, which had some of the best players in the world. The golden era of my career is a chapter I will always remember with gratitude and joy. The FIFA World Cup 2010 in South Africa represented the pinnacle of my career as a soccer player. It was a tournament full of emotions and unforgettable moments, which culminated with Spain being crowned world champions and, for me personally, with several recognitions that meant a lot. In the tournament, I led the center of Spain's field with my characteristic style, based on game vision, precision in passing, and ball control. I was the player who completed the most accurate passes in the tournament, with an impressive success rate of 91%. Additionally, I made more crosses into the 18-yard box than any other player in the competition. In the final, against the Netherlands, I had the honor of completing 57 precise forward passes and covering a total distance of 80.2 kilometers throughout the tournament, demonstrating the commitment and dedication I have always had on the field. In the final itself, I covered nearly 15 kilometers, being an untiring engine for my team. My contribution in key moments of the tournament, like the heel pass to David Villa in the round of 16 match against Portugal, or the cross for Carles Puyol's goal in the semi-final against Germany, allowed me to stand out as one of the leaders of the Spanish team. The recognitions I received at the end of the tournament, such as being included in the all-star team of the tournament, being chosen as the best player of the match in the final, and receiving the prestigious Golden Ball Award as the best player in the world, were the culmination of years of hard work and dedication to soccer. The FIFA World Cup 2010 will always be an indelible memory in my mind and in the history of Spanish soccer. It was a historic moment in which Spain was consecrated as one of the best teams in the world, and for me, represented the fulfillment of a dream and the recognition of my career as a footballer. The 2011-2012 season was truly special for me and for Barcelona. Not only did I equal Migueli's record as the player with the most matches with the club in all competitions on January 2, 2011, but I also had the honor of being a key figure in the 3-1 victory over Manchester United in the UEFA Champions League final on May 28th of the same year. During that season, I experienced a scoring facet that I had rarely shown before in my career. I scored 10 goals in La Liga, 2 in the Copa del Rey, and 1 in the FIFA Club World Cup final. These goals, along with highlights such as my performance in the Champions League final against Manchester United and my winning goal in a crucial group stage match against AC Milan, helped to cement my legacy at Barcelona. With 59 matches played in all competitions and 13 goals scored, I had an exceptional season. We won the UEFA Champions League, the Copa del Rey, and the Spanish Super Cup, achieving a treble that I will always remember fondly. Furthermore, I was recognized as one of the best players of the tournament by being included in the UEFA Champions League ideal team and by receiving the Catalan Player of the Year award. The 2011-2012 season was undoubtedly one of the most outstanding of my career. Not only did we win several important titles, but I also consolidated my position as a Barcelona legend, demonstrating once again my leadership, my vision of the game, and my ability to make a difference on the field. The 2012 Euro Cup was undoubtedly a historical moment for both me and the Spanish national team. It was a tournament that marked the peak of European football for me and contributed to my recognition as one of the best midfielders in the world. In that competition, Spain achieved a dominant victory, defeating Italy by 4-0 in the final, and I played a fundamental role in the midfield. One of the highlights was in the group stage match against the Republic of Ireland, where I attempted 136 passes, completing 127 of them, which set a record in the Euro Cup. Furthermore, in the final, I gave 2 assists to Jordi Alba and Fernando Torres, becoming the first player to record assists in 2 Euro Cup finals. These achievements made me the most decorated player in the history of Spanish football, a title I previously shared with Carles Puyol. I was included in the tournament's ideal team and was also named Player of the Match in the final, which was a great honor for me. Some additional details about my performance in the Euro Cup 2012 reflect my quality as a player. I was the player with the most completed passes in the tournament, 647, the player with the most passes in the opposing area, 104, the player with the most completed dribbles, 22, and also led in interceptions, 12. The Euro Cup 2012 was an unforgettable moment in my career and for the Spanish national team. It represented the culmination of years of hard work and dedication, and it was a triumph that will remain in the memory of all football fans. It was an honor to have been part of that team and to have contributed to Spain's success in that historic tournament. The stage in Al Sadd of Qatar, which spanned from 2015 to 2019, represented the last years of my career as a player and the beginning of my transition into the coaching role. After ending my contract with Barcelona, I made the decision to join Al Sadd, signing a 3-year contract. In my first season at the club, I contributed to the team achieving 3rd place in the Qatari League and also scored 3 goals. Although in the AFC Champions League we did not achieve the desired result and were eliminated in the qualifying rounds. In the year 2017, I had the satisfaction of lifting my first trophy with Al Sadd by winning the Qatar Cup. This marked the beginning of a fruitful relationship with the club, as the following year, I signed a contract extension for an additional 2 years. Finally, in the year 2019, I announced my retirement from professional football at the end of the season. My last game as a player was a 2-0 defeat against Persepolis in the AFC Champions League. After retiring as a player, I took on the role of coach of Al Sadd. In my first season on the bench, I had the privilege of guiding the team to victory in the Qatari League, thus beginning a new stage in my career in the world of football. The experience at Al Sadd was an important phase in my football life, where I could continue my contribution to the sport both inside and outside the field, and I prepared myself to face the challenges and responsibilities as a coach in the future. Well, my career as a coach has been an exciting and challenging journey so far. After retiring as a player in 2019, I embarked on a new adventure as coach of Al Sadd in Qatar. It was a significant change to move from being on the field to directing from the bench, but I was excited to start this new chapter in my football life. My first season as coach was quite successful, as we managed to win the Qatar Cup, which was a great achievement for me and for the team. However, my mind was always on returning to Barcelona, the club where I spent most of my playing career and which has always meant a lot to me. In November 2021, my dream of returning to Barcelona, this time as coach, finally came true. It was an exciting moment for me, but I also knew that there were great expectations and responsibilities associated with this position. In my first year as coach of Barcelona, unfortunately we were unable to secure any titles, which was a disappointment for me and for the fans. However, I kept my focus and my determination, and in the following season, we managed to win the Supercopa de España and the Champions League, which was a great achievement for the team and for me as a coach. During my time as a coach, I have received praise for my style of play and for my ability to motivate my players. I have been compared to great coaches like Pep Guardiola, which is a great honor for me. Of course, I have also faced criticism and challenges along the way, especially due to my lack of experience as a coach. But I am committed to learning and improving every day. Now, as I announce my departure from Barcelona at the end of this season, I feel a mix of emotions. It has been an honor to lead this team and represent the club that I love so much, but I am also excited about what the future holds for me. FC Barcelona is the most important thing in my life, and facing criticism makes me doubt myself. I know I am a good coach, but not the best, and my club needs the best. That's why I decided to leave, but not forever, only until I become the best coach and can achieve everything with my team.